Welcome back, Dr. Zickler. Last month we talked about skincare and sunscreen. What other skincare products should we be aware of?
You know, the whole slew of chemicals that you put on in your hair, your skin, your lips, your nails, anything you can think of that you can buy. Toothpaste, deodorant, blushes, powders, the coloring, your eyelash products, everything that you buy at the beauty section of the drugstore, you have to consider in terms of what they're made of. We've never really thought about it, and the beauty product manufacturers have done an ultimate good job in terms of branding their products to make them look good, smell good, and feel good. So really, I mean, they're almost sort of, you just can't avoid them because you love them, you know. And you'll hear people talking about, oh, I've got this skin product, you know, Christine, it's the best product. It feels so good, and it smells so good. You know, that happens all the time. And so they've done a great job. However, when you look just at the label, if they happen to put the label on, and they're not required to put the label on, and there's no one regulating what goes into beauty care products. The only thing that the FDA and Health Canada regulate are the colorings, the food colorings, because they are a known allergen to a lot of people and make people unwell. That's the only thing they look at them for. They don't look at all the other ingredients that the healthcare or the beauty care products have in them. So no one supervises what's in them. And as I say, some of them don't even put all the ingredients on their labels. So there's some really interesting statistics in terms of how much stuff we put on ourselves. So if you just look up makeup, just makeup, and I remember, yeah, you absorb 5 pounds of chemicals a year just from your makeup. So that doesn't include, you know, your body lotion, deodorant, shampoo, your nail polish, conditioner, whatever. So if you add all those things, can you imagine how much of the chemicals you absorb? And I think one of the other interesting statistics, which really blew my mind, is that women use an average of 12 products a day, 12 different products a day. And that contains 168 different chemicals. Men, they're not all out of this either. Men use about, I think they use about 7 or 8 products, but they have about 85 chemicals that they're exposing themselves to. And worst of all are teenagers. They use 17 products a day and then carry that many more chemicals. So the amount of exposure to chemicals we expose ourselves to is amazing. And so what are some of those chemicals? One of them are heavy metals. And we haven't really paid much attention to that. But recently some of the advocacy groups, and one of the good groups, if I remember their name, is the Environmental Working Group, and EWG.org. If you go on their website, they have got a wonderful website where they review all products and give them a rating of how safe they are. And so it's a really great product. And then you can type in the product you got and they'll tell you this is what's in it and this is how safe it is or not safe it is in most cases. So the heavy metals are like lead, beryllium, thallium, cadmium, a lot of things that can do you a lot of harm, and they have a significant amount of them. Knowing, again, first of all, looking at the labels and looking at, so one of the ones that I think you should pay attention to that's easy and that's everywhere is anything with lauryl sulfate. Lauryl sulfate, sodium lauryl sulfate, or parabens, there's a lot of them, and artificial fragrances. So they're synthetic, they're made of chemicals. Well, those chemicals are toxic. So how do you make yourself safe? Well, it's first read the labels. Yeah. And there are many more new products that are as natural as can be in terms of their ingredients. And the manufacturers are getting better and better in terms of trying to market them equally as well as the known brands now. So you'll get one that's all organic, that has no other additives in it, that you know what you're reading, you know what you're getting, and they're all good for you. And they'll be in an attractive package, and they'll be scented with a natural scent, and you'll be quite happy with it. And they're getting better and better. And so there's probably going to be a section sooner or later in all the big drugstores where it's going to be, you know, just like the produce store. This is the organic section for people who want to buy organic. Well, there's going to be a healthy beauty selection as well. In the meantime, you can go online, and we'll list some of the products we have on Yes Wellness, and that are available. But when you go to any of your favorite store, ask the person. Or if you go to a place like Choices or Whole Foods, ask the attendant there for their line of that they have there that is the healthiest for you. And if there's many good recipes to produce the essential things all on your own. So for example, for moisturizer, we mentioned before, just coconut oil, just plain coconut oil will do. But if you want to have a fragrance, adding some of your drops of your favorite essential oil. And coconut oil can be used as a conditioner as well. But those are simple things, and we can list some of those recipes at the end of the program.
So how can we take better care of our hair?
That's a good question. And probably the answer would be that you could use a conditioner which would have either some activated charcoal in it, or you can use some coconut oil in it. And there are some natural conditioners now as well. And so you can get those healthy products. And you're just going to have to use more of it. Now the only thing is sometimes because of the oils it gets a little heavier. So you won't have that lightness to it. But certainly it'll be a lot healthier.
Thank you, Dr. Zickler, for coming on the show today, and we'd like to have you come back.
Well, I'd love to. Nice seeing you again.